Hey guys, I'm Untitled with Sub-07 and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen. Last time, we made our way over to 5 Island after clearing out Icefall Cave and explored a little bit of the place, finding the Rocket Warehouse, but we couldn't get in, so we decided to head up to the Water Labyrinth. This time, we're continuing our exploration north because I feel like it. Now, we've basically gotten the most important stuff we need from the Water Labyrinth, but up here, though, there's a few things different. This is Resort Gorgeous, and this is a trainer. The angle, it is not quite right here. This is a weird little section that we can take care of, but first we got a Painter, it looks like. Painter Reina with a Smeargle. Ooh. I don't believe we can actually get a Smeargle for ourselves. Smeargle are not very good Pokemon, but they have the uniqueness of a unique signature move called Sketch, where they can perfectly copy another move and permanently learn it. If you're crafty with it, you can give Smeargle really nasty movesets, like, hey, teaching it Double Edge, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to use. Drill Peck. Nice. Let's go, Snagrit. Oh, my feelings, they are blue. Well, I can't help you there. My heart, she is glad. But my art, she will suffer. Let's see, I believe there's also some hidden items around here. Let's test that item finder out. Nope, no response. Okay, must be over here on the big island then. There's 3 islands here in Resort Gorgeous, and the big one is over here. I'm visiting my friend's retreat, if you must know. Good for you, lady. I don't really care. Lady Jackie would like to battle. Oh, you got a Hoppip. Level 48. Why did you not evolve that Hoppip? That thing's massive. You have no excuse not to evolve that Hoppip, lady. Cotton Spore. That lowers my speed stat significantly, if I remember correctly. Yep. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Especially since I can just Drill Peck and kill you. Get out of here. Alright, Skiploom? Yeah, that'll be easy. Another Cotton Sport? You did not need to do that. You wasted your turn, lady. Now, there's no new encounters on Resort Gorgeous itself, but we are coming up to a new area that will have some, so watch out. Take care of you, though. Oh my, so strong. 10,000! Holy crap, you people give so much money. I find it pleasurable to leisurely battle in the gentle sea breeze. Good for you. Double battle, looks like. Random dude hanging out over there, and someone's house. Man, this place is crawling with trainers. I'm a good runner. I'm really fast. Who cares? I don't care if you're a runner, dude. Your Pokemon is still probably going to outrun you. Next, Destin with Eradicate. Kill it. Eviscerate that fucking rat. Get your rats out of here. Pidgeotto. Orion can handle that. When in doubt, just drown the bird. Oop! Hit the wrong button. Did not mean to do that. Oh well. Yes, you're gonna go faster now. Doesn't really mean much though, because you're about to be swamped by water. That's better. Oops, I rushed things. Yes, you did. Okay, let's gear up for that double battle, looks like. Big Dex. There you go. Excuse me, I'm trying to paint. Please keep out of my sight. Oh, you're not a double battle. Right, we've encountered this exact thing before, back on one island. You're just gonna hit the second person next. Another Smeargle? Okay. I guess it makes sense it's your Painter, but still. It's gonna always bug me. I'm kind of upset that Smeargle has such miserable stats, because Smeargle's such a... Okay, why'd you teach your Smeargle Dive? That's an odd choice. That is probably the weirdest thing I've seen someone put on a Smeargle. But yeah, I don't know. Smeargle has miserable stats, but it's such a cool idea of being able to just literally mimic and permanently take moves from other Pokemon. I'm kind of upset they never brought that back or just made him better with an evolution. That'd be cool. And again, there's a lot of Pokemon that could use evolution, but that's a discussion for another day. This loss. I feel like I'm whiting out. Well, you are. That's what happens when I lose. Oh, you didn't feel like moving? Interesting. Normally they move when they do that. I guess you didn't feel like it. Good for you, I guess. Lady Gillian. Mareep! Ooh! That's a new one that we haven't seen. I don't remember if we can actually encounter Mareep either. These things are pure electric types, and they're fun. Let's see. They're also the first instance of a sheep Pokemon. Don't let Galar try and tell you otherwise. Wooloo did not come first. I've had some people like unironically tell me that Wooloo was the first sheep Pokemon, and I can't. I can't. Strength. There we go. Earthquake. Ooh, we got a Flaffy? That's good. That's the evolution of Mareep. Mareep evolves twice, of course, finally into Ampharos. Take it out. Nice. Good work, Big Tex. Oh my goodness gracious! Alright, Stamper, jeez. Let's see. Whose house is this? Selfie's house. Alright, let's take a look. Anyone home? No, actually. Huh. I don't... Okay, I was expecting someone actually to be home, but I guess not. Well, you're the last trainer here. Might as well take care of you, too. With these hands, I will create my victory. Good for you. Alright, another Smeargle, because of course you're a painter. Let's see here. Giga Drain. Focus Punch. Interesting choice. People put the weirdest things on their Smeargle, I swear. Or at least the AI trainers do. Yeah, Focus Punch, you physically can't hurt me if you do that move first, because you have to go the whole turn without getting attacked in order for Focus Punch to land. It's powerful, but kind of risky. Alright, that takes care of you. And that's that. The shame of this. I'm red-faced. Yes, yes. Colors. Color joke. I get it. But yeah, seems Selfie isn't home for some reason. Well, that's because there's actually another area that we can check out. Where the swimmer looks like. I say, this marine life here at this resort agrees with me. I say. Alright, Foghorn, Leghorn. Swimmer boy Toby. Poliwhirl. I'm out of Giga Drain already. That was fast. Oh well, finish him off. Ooh, nice crit. Tentacool. Don't really have something super useful on you, but I got Frenzy Plant, so you'll be dead anyway. That's better. Antenna Cruel. Orion. You can handle that. At least I trust you can. Psychic. Please kill it. No. Crap. I know Tentacruels are good special defense-wise, so I wasn't sure, but eh. He did Screech. Not that big of a problem. Get him out of here. Nice work. That's a shocker. You must be joking. Not really. Alright. Though importantly, though, we have this area over here. This is a little bit of a dungeon. Welcome to the Lost Cave. This is kind of a funky area. Let's go down the floor. I believe you are actually a trainer that we can fight, so, I thought that was an ancient ruin, but it's teeming with ghosts! Ooh. And, he is right, there are ghosts in here. Well, ghost, singular, in terms of... Actually, no, there's multiple types of ghosts, what am I saying? He's got an onyx, though. Yeah, Ruin Maniac. But just, while we're busy beating up this, Ruin Maniac here, we actually have some new encounters in this place. Exclusively, though, there's one for each version. For FireRed, is a 5% encounter rate in this place of finding Murkrow. Murkrow is a dark flying type that is focused on being a mixed attacker. It's not the best in the world, but it's surprisingly fast for what it is, and if you want a mixed attacker like that, it's not awful. It got a lot better, though, in Generation 4 with the addition of its evolution, Honchkrow, which cut down its speed, but gave it much higher physical attack and higher HP. I'd say wait a generation. Alternatively, though, if you got LeafGreen version, you get Misdreavus, the only ghost type to be added in Generation 2. And it's... meh. It's a special-oriented Pokemon that's kind of fast, but its stats are nothing over 90, and it really just got better in Generation 2 like Murkrow did with its evolution Mismagus. I'd say don't really bother with Misdreavus. It is fun to use in certain contexts, though, like, say, Pokemon Coliseum, where half the moves you encounter from enemy trainers are normal-typed. Never forget. Level up for Orion, though. Nice. Aye, mercy! You are really quite a screamer. I'm trying to get out of here, but I always end up at the same spot. Maybe the number of boulders is a hint. Yes, it is. That is actually a very important note about this cave specifically. The number of boulders in the floor in the room you are in determines the correct path you need to go. It's a clockwise formation, so there's 3 boulders here. We need to go to the right here. Unless you decide to play a little bit different. Because if you do, say, east and then south, you wind up in an item room with a Incense. This is actually something you can use for breeding for, say, I believe Wobbuffet specifically. There's a bunch of hidden items that you can find if you go certain directions, all from the original room here with Lawson. There's, I believe, 5 items in total. I'm going to try to show all of them, because I believe next is east, north, south, north. Which gets us the Sea Incense. I believe Sea Incense is tied to Marill and allows us to breed for Azurill? I believe that's what it is. It's, yeah, it's, Marill and Azumarill can be bred with this equipped to them to get, Azurill. Kind of neat, but I don't really think you're going to be trying to breed for an Azurill. There's not much you can get from that. Yeah, there's a lot of item rooms as well, so be careful. Next up, east, north, south, south, east, east. Which nets you a max revive. Always a good thing to have on your hand. Head back. East, north, south, south, east, west, south, west. This will net you a rare candy. Can't say no to that. Though, personally speaking, the most important item for me right now is actually the last item we're getting. East, north, south, south, east, west, south, east, north. This is actually the correct answer. Oh, shit. What do you intend to do with me? I did not think that was the correct pathway. Whoops. Lady Selfie. Oh, well, looks like we found her at least. Persian. Might as well just Frenzy Plant, I guess. Ah, crap, it missed. Bite? Yeah, that's not going to do that much. We'll switch. Big Tex. You can handle this. Right. Ah, crap. I realized what I did wrong. The final item I was thinking of was actually here for the second visit. The first time you visit, you actually find Selfie. Strength. Can't use any other moves, any other non-attacking moves because it's used taunt on me, but that's fine. I only have one anyway. Second Persian. Just smite it. Get this goddamn cat out of here. Nice. Oh, I was afraid that you meant to harm me. No, not really interested. I'm so glad you happened here. I grew rather bored of walking and I'm feeling fatigued. May I ask you to take me home from here? And we get dragged all the way back. Thank you. You may go now. No. You can't just leave like that. Oh? Do I know you from somewhere? Oh, but that doesn't matter. I'm exquisitely bored. Please hear my wish. I wish to see a Pokemon. A darling hunter. I want to see one right away. Please make my wish come true. Yeah, so Selfie's kind of that kind of person. She immediately forgets who you are after you help her, and then she starts asking you for Pokemon requests. She does give you something if you fulfill that request and gives you different items, some of which are helpful. She can give you luxury balls, mostly selling items, and a rare candy, but I wouldn't say bother too much unless you actually have the Pokemon she's asking for. She'll ask her a bunch of different ones, so be careful. I mean, you can get Haunters in Lost Cave, so that's not too big of a deal. But again, same pattern as last time is what we need to do to find our way to the actual treasure that I was interested in. East, north, south, south. We'll deal with you in a second, lady. East, west, south, east, north. Doing this a second time, though, nets you a bonus item. A Silk Scarf. Silk Scarf is actually very useful for someone like me because I have a normal type on my team. We can just get down there. There it is. It increases the power of normal type moves. It is a held item and it is going right on Big Tex. He is about to get even stronger. Which, God help anyone that goes up against this bull. Now let's see if we can't just, find that other lady. Because there are other trainers around here we might as well find. Because we don't want them to be being lost here forever. Like this lady. I think there's a mysterious power at work in this cave. I mean, what was your first clue? The fact that we could just go in circles and still wind up somewhere else? Psychic Laura would like to battle. I mean, you might also be the mysterious power lady. Emperor, you really shouldn't be fighting. Snagrit. Though I believe actually Laura here is the only other trainer, so we can just take care of her and then we can get out of here. Plus the advantage of this being, in a sense, Lost Woods from Ocarina of Time is that just take any wrong path and you'll be warped right back to the start, which is nice. Another Natu. You do not scare me, because you are a Natu. And I believe, what was the last one? Xatu, the evolution. Nice. Oh, there's a future sight attack. How much damage are we talking? Not much. That's fine. Future sight can be kind of scary if it comes from a strong Pokemon, but it came from a Natu, so I wasn't too worried. Oh, look. Speaking of future sights. I actually really like Xatu as a Pokemon, at least in concept. It's not that good to use on your team, but I don't know. I like the idea of a future sight Pokemon that is always staring into the future. Level 52 for Snagrit. And that takes care of Laura. If you don't go into the right tunnel, you won't go ahead. Yeah, we already figured that out, lady. Earlier, a lady went into the caves ahead. I'm also surprised. We've gone through this entire place, and we haven't encountered a single wild Pokemon. There we go. Hey, speak of the devil. Mr. Revis. You know what? Sure, I'll try and catch you. I like Mr. Revis. It's a little goofball. It's not that good to use on your team, but I like it. Don't use the Master Ball on a Mr. Revis. Damn it. I can't really attack you because you are way too low level for me to not kill you, so I'll just have to try and Leech Seed you. Sorry, you spook. Uh-oh. Confuse Ray? That's not nice. Yes, drain their health down very slowly. And try to put them back to sleep, please, Emperor. Come on. Yes! Thank you. Don't really need a Misdreavus or anything, but I don't know. I like Misdreavus and its evolution, at least visually, so I'm okay with getting one of them. Kind of unfortunate, though, that of all the things that Generation 2 did, it was a singular ghost type that they added. To be fair, it was also a singular dragon type as well. As much as I love Gen 2, I'm not going to act like the additional roster was, like, perfect. There were plenty of Pokemon that are like, why are you here and why are other things not? Though it was only the second generation, so I can give it some slack. There we go. Nice. Got a Misdreavus. It likes playing mischievous tricks such as screaming and wailing to startle people at night. The Screech Pokemon. That's actually just kind of a dick move. Well, it does also give me an idea for a nickname for you. Banshee. I think that's how you spell it. Banshee was transferred to Bills, BC. Box 2. Nice. Alright, now take a wrong path. And warp back. Nice. And route. Awesome. Got all the items that I actually wanted, and we got Big Tex's held item. Let's get out of here. Because we're actually pretty much done with this entire upper section. We don't really have anything else we need to come back for. Might as well start heading down a bit, I guess. I'm also kind of surprised we ran into a Misdreavus because outside of the item rooms, Misdreavus has like a 5% encounter rate, so we actually got pretty lucky. In the item room specifically, she gets up to 20%, same with Murkrow, so it was a bit surprising to me. Alright, let's head this way. No, actually, let's get that clicker. I'll be right back. Alright, now that we actually have Clicker in our party, we can actually cut down these trees, too. There's a couple paths we can take that we couldn't before, as well as getting this held item. Or not held item, but just item in general. A max potion. Not bad. There's actually a couple things on this side of 5 Island that we missed, so we're going to try and get those real fast, too. Not a Pidgeotto, though. We don't need that. Take this tree to take a shortcut, so I got less grass tiles to walk on. Which is nice. Especially when that happens. Sandshred! Hi, bud. Don't really care for you right now, but maybe another time. Now, one thing I did forget is that over here is more grass. And more Pidgeys. Please go away. I don't care about you. Also, why was the Pidgey level 44, but the Sentry was level 10? How does that work? But there's actually a little spot over there that we can surf to. Because there's another item here. A PP up. Always useful to have one of these. More importantly, though, there's another spot eastward of 5 Island Meadow that we can go to. As soon as we run into another wild encounter. Let me guess. Yep, Tentacool. Come on, you'd be a Tentacool by now. Come on. I know it's a 5% encounter, or 4% or whatever, but... percent of encounter that is rarer than normal. I think it's 5%. But over here is the Memorial Pillar. This is a bit different. Also a lot of bird keepers here. So, Big Tex, you're in the front. I'm the eldest of the Bird Brothers. The best thing about birds, it has to be the beak. I don't care about your birds. Because that's not important to me. We're keeping Milo set out Pidgey. You're supposed to be the best of the Bird Brothers? You're kind of a wash if that's the case, dude. Why do you have a Pidgey in your team? Get out of here. There was no new encounters in this part either. It's mostly just 2 little islands in this little segment, but there's something important here once we get through here. Knock out that Pidgeotto. And level up for Big Tex. Oh, so sharp. What, the horns? Yeah. Maybe don't touch the horns of a bull. Seems like a bad idea. Another bird keeper? You can skip over these bird keepers if you want. I'm not really interested in doing that, though, so eh. I'm the middle kid of the Bird Brothers. The best thing about birds, it has to be wings. Okay, good to see you guys are not in agreement at all. You got a different bird? Bet you do. Spearow. That's good. I have a Spearow. Or at least it was, but now it's a Fearow. Though you probably have a Spearow as well, now that I think about it. Strength. Well, pretty much you're no match for Big Tex. Take him out. Fearow doesn't really stand a chance, but it's a bit of a... Okay, never mind. I'm surprised. Normally, Fearow does not live through that. Good for you. Now die. Thank you. Flap, flap. Don't say flap. That makes you look dumb. I believe there's actually some hidden items around here. Could be wrong, but I believe there is. So let's pop that item finder on. Register. Ooh, it is responding. Citrus berry. I was right. There's a couple berries you can actually find around on this part of the islands as well. They don't really serve too much of a purpose. The citrus berry is probably the most helpful as it is a healing item if you equip it to your Pokemon. We've seen citrus berries in action before. We just never got one for ourselves. We could also use it for the berry powder guy, but don't really feel like it. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, Bluckberry. Interesting name for an item, I'll give him that. I feel like there's one that I missed. It's not you, Hoppip. I guess there isn't. Okay. Okay, final of the Bird Brothers. Youngest. Has to be the down? Is that the feathers or something? I'm not really sure. I don't know bird anatomy. Ooh! This is different. Hoot Hoot! Hoot Hoot's another Generation 2 Pokemon. We can encounter this in our main adventure, but still a neat little Pokemon in my opinion. It was the first instance of a Pokemon you could get during the night specifically, because Gen 2 added a day and night cycle. It's not really present in the Generation 3 games as they cut that feature for reasons. I'm not really sure why they cut that, but it was brought back in later versions. Well, later generation, not so much later versions, but you know what I mean. You're probably not going to live... You're probably going to live through this, actually, because Noctowl is defensive. Yep. Noctowl likes to have Hypnosis on its moveset, but luckily Hypnosis is not super accurate. So much for that. Down is so comfy. It makes me drowsy. Oh, is it the feathers or like the plume or whatever? Probably not the plume, but like the... Yeah, probably is the feathers. This is what happens when bird Pokemon beg play... Ew, that's kind of creepy, dude. But we're not done. We got this island over here that is the actual memorial pillar itself. Some held items. Scrub, scrub. Hello. Your Pokemon look healthy. This is where I buried my Onix. It was named Tectonix. It's been unfortunate. Yeah, rare instance of them acknowledging Pokemon die. Here lies Tectonix is engraved on a boulder. So lemonade placed on it as an offering in front of the grave. Now, if you have a lemonade yourself, which you can get from the vending machines back in Celadon up on the roof of the department store, you can actually leave one of them as well, which we're going to do. Thank you. That was my Tectonic's favorite drink. I don't even know you, but your act of kindness, it's uplifted me a little. Can you please take this as my thanks? And they give you a TM for doing that. Please be good to your Pokemon too. I plan to, bud. The TM that he gave us was TM42, which is, let's see. Don't actually remember what the exact number is. Facade. Okay, Facade's an interesting move. We've seen this a couple times. It's a normal type move with 70 base power, and if you're inflicted with a status ailment, it'll deal double damage. That's pretty powerful, but kind of risky to have. There's also a Metal Coat right here, which ironically fits the poor Onix here. Metal Coat is very special in that it increases the power of Steel-type moves, but if you trade certain Pokemon with Metal Coat equipped to them, they'll evolve. Pokemon like Scyther and Onix both evolve into Scizor and Steelix respectively if you trade them while they're holding the Metal Coat. Metal Coat was also basically our way to introduce more Steel types into the Pokemon franchise, and I'm happy with that because a lot of the Steel types they added are really cool. Really kind of cool. But I believe that is actually everything we can do here. By the looks of it, there wasn't anything useful to us in regards to getting into the Rocket Warehouse here, so it looks like we're going to have to head elsewhere to hopefully find answers to that question. Let's head back to the main part of the island. Back in 5 Island itself, we've swapped our teammates around so we got the rest of the team back together. I put Clicker back in his box where he belongs. But yeah, by the looks of it, we kind of don't have anything else we can do here on 5 Island. Excuse me, Chrono Island, as they like to call it. So I think next time we're going to have to head over to 6 Island. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen, we'll be leaving 5 Island for 6 Island and hopefully finding some way to get into the Rocket Warehouse, hopefully that second key. Till next time, ice out.